Good morning. Please introduce yourself and explain why you want to work as a third officer on a container ship.
Good morning, sir. My name is Zero. I am a deck officer with experience in navigation and cargo operations. I want to join your container ship to apply my skills in safe navigation and to grow my career in a professional shipping company.
What are the main duties of a third officer on a container ship?
As a third officer, I am responsible for safety equipment maintenance, including lifeboats, firefighting gear, and life-saving appliances. I also assist in navigation, keep watch on the bridge, and support cargo operations. My role is to ensure safety and efficiency during the voyage.
Container ships often sail in busy shipping lanes. How do you ensure safe navigation during your watch?
I maintain a proper lookout, use radar and AIS, and follow call regs. I monitor traffic separation schemes and report any risk of collision to the chief officer or master. I also keep updated with weather reports and adjust the course as instructed.
What does it mean to keep a proper lookout during your watch?
Keeping a proper lookout means continuously observing the surroundings by sight, hearing, and all available means, such as radar, AIS, and VHF. It ensures early detection of other vessels, navigational hazards, or abnormal situations. A proper lookout is essential to prevent collisions and maintain safe navigation.
How do you maintain a proper lookout at night or in restricted visibility?
At night, I adjust bridge lighting to protect night vision, use binoculars, and monitor radar and AIS closely. In restricted visibility, I increase alertness, reduce speed if necessary, and call the master early. I also ensure sound signals are used according to call regs.
What actions do you take if you detect a vessel on a collision course?
I confirm the situation using radar plotting and visual bearings. I follow call regs, take early and clear action, and immediately inform the master. I also record the event in a logbook and maintain communication with the other vessel if required.
Why is proper lookout important for a third officer?
Because as the officer of the watch, I am directly responsible for the safety of the ship during my watch. A proper lookout ensures compliance with call regs, prevents accidents, and protects crew, cargo, and the environment. It is the foundation of safe navigation.
What is your responsibility for safety equipment maintenance as a third officer?
As a third officer, I am directly responsible for the inspection, maintenance, and readiness of all life-saving and firefighting appliances. This includes lifeboats, life rafts, life jackets, immersion suits, fire extinguishers, fire hoses, and breathing apparatus. I ensure they are in good condition, properly stowed, and ready for immediate use in an emergency.
How do you carry out this responsibility in practice?
I follow the ship's planned maintenance system and SOLAS requirements. I conduct weekly and monthly checks, record the results in the logbook, and report any defects to the chief officer. For example, I check lifeboat engines, test emergency lights, inspect expiry dates on pyrotechnics, and verify pressure levels on fire extinguishers. I also supervise safety drills to confirm equipment works properly.
What actions do you take if you find defective safety equipment?
I immediately report the defect to the chief officer and master, tag the equipment as out of service, and arrange for repair or replacement. Safety equipment must always be available, so I ensure corrective action is taken without delay.
Why is this responsibility important for a third officer?
Because safety equipment is the last line of defense in emergencies. As third officer, I make sure the crew can rely on lifeboats, firefighting gear, and life-saving appliances at any time. Proper maintenance reduces risk, ensures compliance with international regulations, and protects lives on board.
How do you assist in navigation as a third officer?
As a third officer, I assist in navigation by standing bridge watch, monitoring the vessel's position, and ensuring compliance with call regs and company procedures. I use navigational aids such as radar, ECDIS, GPS, and AIS to maintain safe passage. I also update charts and publications, prepare voyage plans under the chief officer's guidance, and report any navigational hazards to the master.
Can you explain your role during passage planning?
I assist the chief officer and master in preparing passage plans by correcting charts, updating navigational warnings, and plotting the intended route on ECDIS. I also check weather forecasts, tidal information, and traffic separation schemes. My role is to ensure all information is accurate and ready before departure.
What do you do during your navigational watch?
During my watch, I maintain a proper lookout, monitor the vessel's position, and ensure safe speed and course. I continuously check radar and AIS for traffic, verify compass errors, and log navigational data. If I detect a risk of collision or deviation, I take immediate action according to CalRegs and inform the master.
How do you handle navigation in restricted waters?
In restricted waters, I increase vigilance, reduce speed if necessary, and use all available means including echo sounder, radar, parallel indexing, and frequent position fixing. I also maintain close communication with the master and engine room and prepare for anchoring or maneuvering if required.
Why is assisting in navigation important for a third officer?
Because safe navigation is the core responsibility of the deck department. As third officer, my assistance ensures the master and chief officer have accurate information and support. It reduces risk of collision, grounding, or delay, and contributes to the overall safety and efficiency of the voyage.
What does it mean to keep watch on the bridge as a third officer?
I just put a hole on the moon, I'm a rebel. I just let the bros hit the hole, she a rebel. I just put my hoe in some gold in a paddock.
Keeping watch on the bridge means I am responsible for the safe navigation of the vessel during my assigned watch. This includes maintaining a proper lookout, monitoring instruments, ensuring compliance with CalRegs, and keeping the master informed of any significant situation. I must stay alert at all times to detect traffic, navigational hazards, or changes in weather.
What are your main tasks during bridge watch?
Maintain a proper lookout by sight, hearing, and all available means. Monitor vessel's position using IXDIS, GPS, and radar plotting. Record navigational data in the logbook. Ensure safe speed and course according to passage plan. Communicate with engine room and deck crew when necessary. Call the master immediately in case of restricted visibility, heavy traffic, or risk of collision.
How do you ensure safety during your watch?
I follow the company's standing orders and master's night orders. I keep bridge watch free from distractions, maintain situational awareness, and double-check all navigational equipment. I also ensure bridge team coordination, especially during pilotage or restricted waters. Safety is achieved by vigilance, discipline, and clear communication.
What actions do you take if you encounter an emergency during your watch?
I immediately take initial action to safeguard the vessel, such as altering course or reducing speed if required. I call the master without delay, inform the engine room, and alert the crew. I also log the incident and prepare for emergency procedures such as collision avoidance or distress communication.
Why is bridge watchkeeping important for a third officer?
Because the third officer is often the first line of defense against navigational risks. Proper watchkeeping ensures the vessel's safety, prevents accidents, and protects crew, cargo, and the environment. It is a core responsibility that reflects professionalism and reliability.
What is your role in supporting cargo operations as a third officer?
As a third officer, I support cargo operations by assisting the chief officer in supervising loading and unloading. I check container lashing arrangements, monitor reefer container connections, and ensure safety procedures are followed on deck. My role is to provide accurate reporting, maintain communication with stevedores, and support smooth and safe cargo handling.
How do you ensure safety during cargo operations?
I make sure all crew wear proper PPE, keep clear communication with crane operators and stevedores, and monitor the deck area for hazards. I also check that firefighting equipment is ready, emergency exits are clear, and dangerous goods are handled according to the IMDG code. Safety is always the priority during cargo work.
What is your responsibility regarding reefer containers?
I assist in monitoring reefer container connections, checking temperature settings, and ensuring power supply is stable. And I record readings in the log and report any abnormalities to the chief officer. Reefer cargo is sensitive, so proper monitoring is critical to avoid damage and claims.
How do you handle dangerous goods during cargo operations?
I verify that dangerous goods are properly labeled, stowed, and segregated according to the IMDG code. I check documentation, confirm stowage positions, and report any irregularities. I also ensure crew are aware of emergency procedures related to dangerous cargo.
Why is supporting cargo operations important for a third officer?
Because cargo is the ship's main business, supporting cargo operations ensures efficiency, safety, and compliance with international regulations. As third officer, my contribution helps the chief officer manage operations smoothly and protects both crew and cargo.
What documents are usually checked during a PSC inspection?
PSC officers usually check certificates such as Safety Equipment Certificate, Safety Construction Certificate, Safety Radio Certificate, ISM Document of Compliance, Safety Management Certificate, Crew Certificates, Oil Record Book, Garbage Record Book, and cargo-related documents. They also verify that all certificates are valid and up to date.
What are common deficiencies found during PSC inspections?
Common deficiencies include expired certificates, malfunctioning safety equipment, poor maintenance of firefighting appliances, missing records and logbooks, improper garbage management, and crew not familiar with emergency procedures. Cargo lashing and reefer monitoring can also be checked on container ships.
What is your role as a third officer during PSC inspection?
My role is to assist the chief officer and master by presenting safety equipment records, showing maintenance logs, and demonstrating familiarity with safety drills. I may be asked to explain how lifeboats, fire extinguishers, or emergency systems are maintained. I also ensure that safety equipment is ready and crew are prepared for questions.
How do you prepare the ship before PSC inspection?
I make sure all safety equipment is in good condition, logbooks are updated, and crew are briefed on emergency procedures. I check that certificates are valid and properly displayed. I also ensure the deck is clean, cargo lashings are secure, and reefer containers are monitored. Preparation shows professionalism and reduces the risk of deficiencies.
What action should be taken if PSC finds a deficiency?
We must cooperate with PSC officers, acknowledge the deficiency, and take corrective action immediately. The master and chief officer will coordinate repairs or rectification. As third officer, I assist by updating records, arranging maintenance, and ensuring compliance. Transparency and cooperation are key to resolving issues.
Have you ever worked with a multinational crew? How do you handle communication and teamwork?
Yes, I have worked with multinational crew on board. I always use clear and simple English to communicate. I respect cultural differences and listen carefully to instructions. Teamwork is very important, so I cooperate and support my colleagues to finish the job safely and on time.
Is there anything else you would like to add before we close the interview?
I would like to thank you for the opportunity to interview today. I am motivated to contribute to safe navigation, efficient cargo operations, and teamwork on board. I am confident that my skills and experience will add value to your company.